Yo, what's up guys? I want to get this started real quick because I want to jump right into the content today. Today we're going to be talking about your packing list if you are looking to travel abroad. So this video could be for several people. Maybe you are a student looking to study abroad. Maybe you're looking to have a vacation abroad for a week or so. Maybe you want to become a nomad and move abroad and travel country to country. Or maybe you want to just move to one country in general. If you fall into any of those categories, this video is absolutely for you. First things first, a little bit about myself. I'm right here in the middle. This is me. I've been living and traveling abroad for a little over 6 months now, since June of 2016, and so I'm here to help you guys, anybody who wants to travel abroad, what to bring and specifically what not to bring. So let's jump right into it today. First things first, I would highly recommend, instead of getting the typical roller luggage suitcase, to just get a couple backpacks, guys. And so the first one, I would recommend just getting a backpacker's backpack. It's really big. It's actually the amount of space in a typical backpacker's backpack will be as much as you will have in your luggage suitcase. And so that's just with one backpack. And so typically, this is actually one that I bought myself. Typically what I will do is I will put all my clothes and toiletries and shoes and even a sleeping bag in this backpack, and I still have a little bit more space. And so point being, there's a lot of space, a lot of different pockets, this nice backpack. If you want to check out any of these products that I'm showing you, just feel free to click on the links below. And so that's the first one, a big backpack. Secondly, a smaller backpack, okay? And so you'll actually wear this smaller backpack on the front of your body or on your chest, and you would wear this big backpack on your back, okay? So that actually gives you two backpacks, or more luggage space than you would have had with that roller luggage with just two backpacks, and you'll be able to carry them around. You know, typically you'll be able to find a taxi. So if you're looking to, have over 50 pounds, you don't want to walk over a mile, which you can do. And a lot of people, a lot of travelers here will have two backpacks and just walk hotel to hotel or hotel to taxi. That is something that is absolutely doable, and it is a lot easier than using the luggage roller. So I would recommend, if you are looking to travel, move abroad, just bring a couple of backpacks. Don't bring the suitcase. It's just going to be more of a hassle, specifically when you are moving from hotel to hotel. Okay, so that's the first couple, just a couple backpacks instead of the luggage suitcase. Like I said, all these products are in the description below. Number 3, this one is a big one, guys. This is a luggage organizer bag. Okay, and so this will save you so much space when you are packing and planning on what you are going to put into your backpacks. And so this is something that I also have personally bought, and it's really nice because, as you can see, you can organize all your different clothes. And so I will talk about how much clothes you should bring, but if you just get one of these little luggage organizer bags, fill it up with clothes, you will have all the clothes that you need, if not more, and they will be nicely organized, safely stored, and easily stored in your backpacks for less space. So I would highly recommend getting the luggage organizer bag. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4, just 2 weeks worth of clothing. I know some of you may have a big wardrobe that you would like to bring abroad, but in all reality, clothing is really, shall I say, heavy. And you can always buy more clothing wherever you go, okay? So if you're looking to move abroad and you find some clothes that you want to buy over there, which I would imagine many of you will, it's a lot easier if you just bring 2 weeks worth of clothing in the first place. Don't worry about bringing a whole ton of clothes, guys. You will be able to always find more for cheap wherever you go, okay? So that's number 4. Number 5, toiletries. I really can't recommend too much for you guys. Just bring what you need. You know your body better than you do, but that is number 5, your toiletries, okay? Number 6, this is a pretty big one, and this is a universal travel adapter, okay? So this is something that I have used at every single hotel that I've gone to, every apartment that I've rented out, and this just makes it so you can guarantee that you can hook up to whatever outlets that you may have traveling abroad. So this one right here works anywhere in the world. And so if you want to be like myself and go continent to continent, this is something that is very useful in that process. Okay, so that's number 6, universal travel adapter. Number 7, a laptop. Okay, so this is probably more so for the people who are wanting to go abroad full-time for an extended amount of time, and specifically if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling, you're going to want a laptop probably to work online or to relax online, live stream movies, whatever it is that you like to do. But what I would recommend if you are to if you're looking to purchase a new laptop before you move abroad, is to have a nice metal finish. And so this is actually one that I bought right here. This is the new Toshiba Satellite series. Very nice. What I like most about it is, yes, it has lots of hard drive space and whatever, but I really like how it has this metal finish because I can put it in my bag and rest safe knowing that it's not going to crack and break because it has a metal finish. And so that's something that's really nice about that laptop. So that's number 7, laptop metal finish. Number 8, guys, this is a pretty big one, and this is something that I want to do right now. That's why I'm going to recommend it, and that is getting a Kindle E-Reader. Okay, if you're moving abroad, odds are, if you're an English speaker like myself, you're not going to be able to find many English books wherever you move abroad. Okay, so maybe you'll be able to find the children's books in English and help you learn the other language, but if you really want to have, read an intellectual book, whatever it is that you like to read, I would highly recommend just getting an e-reader right from the get-go. That way you can be sure that you're always going to have something to read in your native language and not have to use something like a cell phone. Okay, so that'd be number 8, Kindle e-reader. Number 9, do this. This is something I didn't do, and this is something that I am wanting to do now. That's again why I'm recommending this. Getting a nice camera/video camcorder. If you're moving abroad, obviously you're going to start to see a lot of sights that you wouldn't have seen in your home country, and you're going to want to take pictures, take videos. Okay, just go do it right from the get-go. Get a nice camera/video camcorder. This one right here is in HD. Really wishing I had it right now, so that's why I'm recommending it. Consider getting something like this, because like I said, you will want to take lots of pictures and videos when you go abroad. That's why it's nice to have the things that allow you to do that right from the get-go. Okay, so that's number 9. Number 10, headphones. This is a big one, guys. You will absolutely be using headphones anywhere you go. Okay, and so I would recommend getting small, cheaper headphones that you really wouldn't have to worry about them getting stolen. So these Skullcandy ones on the left, they're really good deal. Typically, or myself personally, I bought the Beats headphones. I'm kind of wishing that I didn't do that, because I do have people ask me how much they cost, and if they're asking how much they cost, it's because they're showing an interest in some sort, and I just don't want to worry about my headphones getting stolen. So that's why I would recommend just getting the cheaper ones as opposed to bigger ones or the expensive Beats headphones. Okay, so that's number 10, headphones. Number 11, so this one might be a little obvious, maybe not, but if you don't know this, you need to know this now. You need a passport before you can go abroad. Okay, so it's very simple. Just log on to this website right here, and it will give you all of the information that you need on specifically how you can get your passport. That's number 11. Number 12, a second form of identification. So you are going to get your passport. It will look like this, but also bring your driver's license or something similar along with you. Okay. Typically, if I go to something like a bank, I will be asked to show a second form of identification. That's why it's a good idea just to bring at least one. Ideally, bring 3 forms of ID. That way you can lose one, right? So that's number 12, second form of ID. Or if you want to be super proactive, get a third form of identification, okay? Number 13, this is one that I'm also kicking myself for, and that's why I'm recommending it, is a PayPal debit card. Okay, and so if you're moving abroad, odds are you have a bank account in your native country, for example, the United States. Well, there are ways to transfer money over to banks through PayPal, through a service called Zoom. It's something that I use, but I really wish that I had gotten a PayPal debit card before I left and moved abroad. And here's why. When I'm working online, a lot of times I will be receiving money through PayPal. And so if I had a PayPal debit card, I would be able to just go to an ATM and pull out money that I make online. But you actually have to have a confirmed PayPal home address to get a PayPal debit card, which I do not because I live overseas. Nothing is confirmed. I'm always moving from hotel to hotel. So do this before you move abroad. Get a PayPal debit card, because if you are like myself and you start working online, odds are you're probably going to use PayPal, which will make a PayPal debit card so nice to have. And like I said, I'm kicking myself. I wish I would have done this, and I don't know how I'm going to do it now. So that's why I'd recommend it. Get the PayPal debit card. That's number 13. Number 14, birth certificate and or degree. Okay, and so this is more so for the people who are looking to move abroad to one country. Okay, if you are going to move abroad to one country, you're going to get a visa. It looks like this. It tells you how many days you're allowed to stay in the country. for countries like Peru, for example, you could stay there for 6 months on a tourist visa, but if you want to move there, you will need to upgrade your visa. And in most cases, there's a lot of different kinds of visas and hundreds and different laws, but in most cases, you're going to need to be able to obviously prove you are who you are, and that comes along with having a birth certificate. Or when I was considering getting a extended visa in Peru, what I would have needed, it was for an independent work visa, I actually needed my degree. And so if you're looking to move abroad to one country, bring a birth certificate and or degrees. That's number 14. Okay. Number 15, this is actually a question mark, and that is on purpose: hotel reservations. Okay. So if your first step going abroad, you probably bought your plane ticket, you have your passport, and you're thinking, hey, I need to make sure I have a place to stay. Well, see, the thing about hotels, guys, is it's really easy to find a hotel anywhere you are in the world the day of in that city. And there's some exceptions. For example, you probably don't want to be searching for a hotel on Christmas Day, for example, but just take it from me, you can travel to a city that day and get a hotel that day, and get a nice hotel for a cheaper price that day. Okay, so that just comes along with finding the best deals. Typically online, you will find middlemen who will raise the price for hotel reservations. That's why I would recommend getting them in person when you arrive in the city. But if you're one of those people who likes planning ahead and making sure that you are comfortable and everything is taken care of, then just go ahead and get your hotel reservations. The same could be said about number 16, and that is travel insurance. Okay, and so this is a lot like auto insurance in the United States, or health insurance. It's something that maybe you need, but maybe you don't. And if you don't need it, then why would you want to pay all that money, right? And so this is for things like losing your bags when you're traveling, or getting sick abroad. So there's a lot of different things that it covers. But if you want to be like myself and you want to find ways to cut your budget all that you can, this is probably going to be one of the first things you're going to look at and think, I don't really need this. So look into it, see if you want it. But I don't want to say that I don't recommend it, because it can be really helpful. If you have the money and you can afford travel insurance, definitely look into it. But if you're looking for ways to cut your budget, think of this being one of the things that you might consider cutting. Okay, so that's number 16. So here's the summary, what to bring. Like I said, all of these links for any of these products that I specifically showed you and recommended, they're all in the description below. So if you'd like to check them more out, please help me out. Yes, it will help me out if you click on the links. So I would appreciate if you click on those links, even if it means you aren't necessarily going to buy them. But this is the rundown. This is the list in general. So number one big backpack, one smaller backpack. I'm not going to actually run through them all. That's what you need to bring in a summary. If you want to look at this a little bit longer, just pause it right now, because I'm about to move on and talk to you guys about what not to bring. Okay, and so this is really simple. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here, but don't bring more than 2 weeks worth of clothing, guys. So I know that's something that I said, but you don't want to bring a whole wardrobe of clothing, because I promise you're just going to start throwing things away, okay? Because you're going to discover that you don't want to haul around heavy stuff all the time, okay? And so that would also be why I would recommend not bringing any sort of heavy items, okay? So just 2 things: don't bring a ton of clothes, and don't bring any heavy items, okay? Specifically if that heavy item is something, for example, like a pan. You can buy a pan wherever you go, okay? So that's it. Specifically, don't bring like anything like a car or anything crazy like that. You can always buy cars. Whatever you want to buy, you'll be able to buy it anywhere in the world, okay? So that's why I recommend don't bring anything heavy. Don't bring any more than 2 weeks worth of clothing, okay? So that's it in a nutshell. That's what I got for you guys. That's my packing list for traveling abroad. If you have any more suggestions, anything else you think I missed, just feel free to leave them in the comment box below. That way other people can find them. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Peace.